All right. Very gently close your eyes. Deep breath in. Exhale. Dear Mother, Father, God, Divine, Infinite Spirit, Source of all that is, we ask to be connected to you, to our higher self, and to the higher self of each other, the higher self of everyone present here on the screen, and everyone that maybe had an intent to come but couldn't for whatever reason. We ask for the assistance of the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, the Reiki masters, but most especially Master Jesus, Master Buddha, Master Katumi, Saint Francis, Saint Germain, Saint Gabriel, Saint Raphael, Saint Michael, the Blessed Mother, the Divine Feminine, Mary Magdalene, Moses, Metatron, Melchizedek, Mohammed, and Kuan Yin. I ask that we be cleared, centered, aligned, balanced, and grounded, and that whatever come in for us, come in for our highest good. I also ask to be a clear channel of light for Metatron and his healing angels, so that we each receive the highest vibrations of light possible. Also ask for the assistance of the great rays, the lords and masters of the rays, and the archangels of the rays. And in closing, I asked for the special protection of Archangel Michael for his sword and his shield to protect our energy field from top to bottom, side to side, front to back, inside and outside. I ask all of this in the name of Jesus the Christ and in the name of I am. And we today is a very special day on the regular calendar. We each got here because there was a being in spirit that agreed to become our mother. And sometimes our journey was wonderful. Sometimes we received everything we needed, everything to nurture us. And sometimes we still continue, if our mother is on this planet or whether she's in spirit, we still continue to receive that nurturing and that wonderful feeling of being loved and guided. But sometimes that didn't happen. And sometimes we had to cut off all relationship with the person we call our mother. Wherever you are on the spectrum, just know that you are, because of your essence, because of your nature, because of your gift of free will, you are the most powerful of God's creation. And if you need to change anything in your past because it does not reflect what it is that you wish to experience now, you have the power to do that. You can change your past. I have had several speakers that have given personal examples of how they did that. One of them was Michael Rhodes, a speaker from Australia. And it made me realize time really means nothing. Past, present, future, as when we step out of this dimension, all time is one. All time is now. And you are in control of your life. So you can change what needs to be changed. Because this is such a special day and because it's centered on nurturing, I'd like to structure the Reiki share just a little bit different today. And again, it's up to you to go along with it or to keep it the same way you did before. As we go from chakra to chakra, first give Reiki to yourself. Then turn your hands and send Reiki to everybody on the screen. I have had feedback from people who have told me that they may have come to the Reiki share with one issue, and by the time Reiki share finished, that issue no longer existed. So the healing that they received came from the intent that we send for each other. And I can think of no better day to share to each other than today because it is Mother's Day. And I just feel that, but again, you do what you want to do. You have the free will to decide that. So now we are going to again take a deep breath in and exhale. And we are going to work with a golden ball of light, white gold, and see it as big as you can imagine. And bring that white gold ball of light into your root. And in your root, know that if you did not receive the unwavering strength that you felt you needed from a nurturing mother, you did not receive the total security. You did not feel safe in your environment. Know that you have the power to change that and bring that nurturing aspect, that safety, that security to your root right now. and see that white gold ball of light envelop your root chakra. And now turn your hands towards the screen and send that white gold ball of light to everyone here and anyone else that you may feel needs it. Any place else that you may feel needs it. And now we are going to turn our attention to the second chakra, the sacral. This is a place that nurturing made such a difference in our life. And if you did not receive the nurturing that you felt you needed, know that you can give it to yourself and know that you have a legion of angels. You have ascended masters. You have archangels. You have ancestors that all support your journey. You are not alone in this endeavor. And everyone has those beings in spirit that continue to give them the assistance, continue to give you the assistance that you need. The solar plexus, the sacral is where our dreams gestate and become a reality. And this is where we birth a new creation, whether it's life or a lovely painting or a manuscript that turns into a book, or a new organization, a new way of thinking, a new way of being, a new way of acting. And we place that white gold ball of light into our root, into our sacral. And now we turn our attention and we place our hands towards the screen to all here present. And we direct the Reiki energy toward the sacral chakra of all here present or those who intended to be here but couldn't, or those who need our energy, our Reiki share, but in some cases would never ask for it. Now we move our attention, our focus, and our hands. We move them to our solar plexus. And in the solar plexus, this is a guidance system. In the solar plexus exists our gut instinct. We know even if we are closed off from the upper chakras because our heart is not open, which unfortunately 85% of humanity lives in the first three chakras, we still receive guidance from spirit. And so we shine the white gold ball of light into the solar plexus. And we ask that that be given maximum strength, maximum energy, maximum vitality. And now we turn our hands towards the members on the Reiki share, and we send Reiki energy, God's energy, to each other and to whatever intentions anybody has set for themselves. God's energy is unlimited, unbounded, knows no restrictions from time or space. It will simply flow where we ask it to flow. And if another person has predetermined that they are not receptive to it, their higher self will direct the Reiki energy that we give to something else or someplace else or some other person. And now we place our hands on our heart chakra. And we know that we are love. We came from love. We return to love. And when we experience things that are harsh and unloving, we know that that is a call for love. And we ask that we be given the strongest version of God's love that we are capable of holding inside our body. Complete confidence, complete compassion, complete understanding, complete power, complete will. And we turn our hands towards the screen and we share the love of the Reiki energy. We share God's source of love, pure, unfiltered, unbridled love with everyone on the screen, and we share it with them and we share it with their intention. And now we move into our throat and we place our hands at our throat and know that this is the place of divine will. This is the place of our power. How we speak is how we feel about our place in the universe. And we ask to speak with expression of love. And that our expression be in keeping with divine will. And we ask the white gold light. We turn our hands towards the screen and we send God's Reiki energy, God's light, to all the members on the screen and to their intention that they too be the maximum expression of God's love. And we turn our hands back to ourselves on our brow chakra. And we ask that God's white gold light in our brow chakra helps us to see things clearly and to think things through clearly. We ask that we be given the full range of God's emotions and God's understanding and God's qualities that to guide us through our journey. And we also thank the divine helpers that have been assigned to us, that we see through our intuition, that we see through our mind's eye, that we know instinctively are there for us. And we turn our hands towards the screen, towards all the members who have shown up, and we send Reiki energy to whoever is here or whoever intended to be here but couldn't, and to their intention. We ask for supreme divine intelligence to guide their path, their words, their actions, so that humanity act in accordance with divine principle. And now we place our hands on our crown and we ask for peace of mind to accompany us throughout our days, throughout our weeks, throughout our months, throughout our years. A peace of mind that only comes from the complete expression of alignment with the divine. And we align with who we really are, spirit having a human experience. We align with the highest expression of ourselves. And we see the white gold ball of light energize the crown chakra. And now we take our hands and focus them on the members on the screen, the members who showed up for our Reiki share. And we send the white golden ball of light to every single person here, or any person who had intended to be here but couldn't, and also to any intentions that were placed. And as we close our Reiki share, we smooth our auric field 3 times from crown to bottoms of the feet, and we seal ourselves with the sign of the infinity 3 times, encapsulating our entire body. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you. And now I would love to get your feedback, but first, oh yeah, there was a question that I had. Has anybody had any experience with a bird doing a nest in a wreath at the front door? Uh, my daughter and her husband just bought a little investment in Pennsylvania, and they only have one door into the house, in and out. There's not two doors. And so the bird sits in the tree and scolds them the whole day while they're there working, or any workman working, and then sits on the eggs at night. And I'm afraid that's not going to work. Has anybody had any experience with what to do in a case like that? I mean, can they successfully move the nest elsewhere and have it survive? No?
Just trust the bird, Alice. It'll be okay.
Andrea, trust the bird that it'll be okay?
Yeah, they know what they're doing. I
Okay.
have here, I have a little porch, and every year I have a nest in different spots. Once I try to move the nest to a safer place, and I noticed that this just made them very stressful.
Uh-huh.
So I just let it be, and the birds, they figure out, and they just, they have their eggs, and suddenly you have a bunch of birds uh chirping in your front door.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, that makes me feel a little better, because I became just really stressed out, feeling that all the birds were going to die. All the eggs
No,
weren't going to make it. So
no, they make it in they said that when you have a bird nest in your house, it's a sign of a lot of prosperity.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
that's what I passed on to my daughter, and they said, "I'll take it. I'll take it." Anyway, all right. If you'd be kind enough, I'm going to be super democratic and just let you give feedback yourself as you desire. So just highlight yourself as you want to speak. Barb?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay.
Oops. Oops. Um, that was wonderful. It was really interesting when we were giving feedback, because a lot of the people I work with are in crisis right now, and I knew specifically who to focus on
Excellent.
with each chakra.
Excellent. Super. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Uh,
you. Sandra.
yes. So it was so interesting, because when I came, thank you for the beautiful meditation. And yes, a lot of people have moms that they don't nurture them well, and and sometimes they do, but it's not what they need. I think the word is imperfect, but
Yeah.
we needed to learn. So I was just going to say that um, uh, when I came to my heart, it was so warm that I started to sweat, and it came the two colors from uh, or the boreal aurora, the
Uh,
green and the pink. It was so incredible. Yeah, it was beautiful. Yeah,
oh, wow. Thank you.
yeah,
I'm so jealous. The people that are living in Pennsylvania are actually seeing the
the
aurora borealis right
yeah,
now. But if chances are we would see a wisp of it if it weren't cloudy, but it's cloudy. So
yeah. All
anyway,
right.
thank
Have a
you.
wonderful day.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else?
Um, yes,
Hi.
thank you very much. That was a very powerful one for me. Um, when we got to our heart as well, it was overwhelming in such a good way. I got to really work on my mom, who has had a very troubled past. And I
Mm,
feel like we bonded so much during this, and she might not even know about it. So,
yeah, yeah.
it
But
was,
her spirit does, Jillian.
It definitely does, because we had a lot of interaction. It was really cool healing myself, you all, and her at the same time. It was very cool and very visual. So
Excellent. Thank you.
lovely. Mm-hmm.
All right. Who else? I'm going to start calling on you if you don't volunteer. So you know that. So you might as well volunteer.
Alice, I just wanted to say I felt it was lovely. It was very peaceful. I felt like I was kind of floating, like floating through space, and I was so relaxed. I started out being kind of my energy was scattered everywhere, but I could definitely feel the presence of the healing from everyone, and I just wanted to say thank you for that.
Wonderful. Thank you. This was exactly, I mean, I do things the way that my guides tell me to do it. So it works out perfectly. Thank you, Andrea.
Just what I needed. Thank you.
Thank you. And Liz, how about you? Where are you? No, not.
I'm here. I'm here.
There you are.
Okay. It was how can I say this and be so from the heart? Express it from the heart. It was so nice to hear this because like I've had maybe, you know, about what we said about some moms are not nurtured or some are.
Yeah.
I'm very nurtured with my mother. She is my best friend, everything, and in the world. And we come from a family that we're bonded, that's what we're known for. Latin culture is warm blood and whatnot, and all the beautiful things, right? Every culture in general, but that's what I know of mine. And so my daughter and I, we just don't have that relationship. There's love there. Um, but I just don't feel it as such. And you know how hard, and it's a blessing to be a mother, but you know how hard it is to be a single mom, and some of you may know, some of you may not know. So to me, that's I don't suffer about it because I have so much faith in God, but it really gets to you sometimes, when you stop and think about your actions towards your mother, yourself, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was relieving to know that it's okay. It's not the end of the world.
Yep. Yep. You give to yourself what you didn't receive. So that's perfect, Liz. Thank you. And let's see, Charlene, did you have anything you wanted to comment?
Yes, please. I want to thank you very much for that beautiful, beautiful meditation. I feel so very relaxed. I feel my concentration was at this time I have a spider bite that won't go away. It looks like I might be infected, but it does it's been about a month, so I just been concentrating on that quite a bit. So that's what it got bigger, got red, but now it's kind of gone down. And so I just want to continue on working on that. And then also I felt a lot of energy all over the place with me. And then when I turned to help others, to heal others, I felt that energy go out too. So I was able to receive and give. And that's pretty much how I feel blessed right now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. And I think that's it. Julie, did we hear from you? Julie Jen.
Oh, hi. Hi, Alice. As everyone said, it was quite beautiful and much needed. It was just perfect for the day. I think what really affected me a lot was the ball of golden light.
Mm.
Like it just felt so tangible. I know we do Reiki 1 for ourselves, but I put it over my face or on my 3 chakras on the bottom, and it just was exactly the energy that I think moms give, that warm, comforting, soft, reassuring feeling. I'm fighting an earache, and I put it around my face with my third eye. And I was just like, oh, it just feels so good. So it was just, I know this, but it was like very tangible. And I want to
Excellent.
thank you for that.
Excellent. All right. And I think everybody's had a chance to talk. I just bless you all for being here because again, whoever shows up, it's that number times that number. So I think at the maximum we had 11 people, and it was one, so it's 11 to the 11th power or 10 to the 10th power, whatever the number was. So that's a huge number. And I feel so bummed out when I can't be here because I'm elsewhere, and or if I have family visiting, the 10 o'clock in the morning is usually breakfast, so we can't do it. But anyway, I'm just so grateful that all of you show up and that we continue doing this because without participants, we wouldn't have a Reiki share. So anyway, God bless you all.
Alice,
Yes.
very quickly, I just would like to share with you guys that it was wonderful, the meditation, and the feeling that I had, I was like my mother's womb. So I was kind of feeling very nature, kind of very welcoming, and was very powerful in a kind of when you set the intention of love in the beginning of the meditation. This was exactly that I was needed, and also I was able to share all this energy from this group with a lot of people that is in need right now.
Yeah.
Not just a very personal relative, very close relative of mine, but also just to let you guys know about numbers. I share this energy with Brazil right now because in the southern area of Brazil, we had recently, last few days, we had a nature disaster, and millions of people, they don't have shelter anymore. The south, this state is underwater, is due to the severe rain, and so there is flood around this strait, and millions of people now, it's kind of in a severe situation. So it's a phenomenon similar to Katrina that it just happened down there. And I share all this love that we had here in this meditation with all of them, with all the people that are in need, the animals, and definitely they felt this love to give them strength to overcome this situation. So I just appreciate this opportunity for us to be together, because this really kind of make us strong to help others and help ourselves in this kind of situation. So thank you, everyone.
Exactly. And Andrea, I had no idea. I don't think the papers have covered that in Brazil, or if they have, I haven't seen it,
Yeah, so kind of even for myself, this happened, it started 2 weeks ago, and I just knew about this week. And so it's kind of the word is spreading, and but now we can see how many angels are there helping. With so many people helping, and kind of when you follow the rescue activities, rescuing people, rescuing animals, and you see so much love and so much desire to help each other. So that is kind of so beautiful to see. And I'm so grateful to be able to share Reiki with everyone in need, because Reiki is just kind of a tool of us to spread love. And this really helps so many people. And so in this meeting today, we did have millions of people kind of with us too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alice?
Yes.
I
Yes,
just
thank
want to
you.
say, I just want to say quickly, I put a link about the catastrophic disaster in Brazil here, and you're going to see
Ah,
there is a horse that stayed in the top of a house for 4 days until he got rescued. And
Wow.
they named him Caramello. Yeah. So
Wow.
Mhm.
it's just unbelievable.
Wow.
But yes.
Yeah,
And
and it's just kind of an opportunity now for us to see kind of so much kindness. It's so beautiful to see what's going on down there and around the world, how people care about each other and how much they're doing to go over their own power to help others. So
yeah,
it's just so beautiful what is going on down there to help everybody overcome this situation.
yeah, wonderful. Oh my
I have,
gosh.
I'm sorry, I know it's running over, but the person who has a spider bite, I'm being told to ask them where it's located. I'm going to spend another half hour working on it. So where is that spider bite?
I think that was
I think she
Shar.
left. Yeah, I think she left. She's not here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know she has it. Then I will get to work on her spider bite.
Oh, thank you. And then we can tell her that next week.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, thank you so much for sharing about Brazil. I had no idea that was happening. And Sandra, could you, I lost it on my Zoom. I opened it and it opened for a second. Could you send me that link in an email? Would that be possible?
Of course, yes. I will
Okay.
do that.
I would very
Okay.
much appreciate it.
It's in the Guardian. Oh,
And have a
thank-
wonderful day, everybody. It's actually sunny outside, which we
Yeah.
haven't seen in a long time. So
Yes.
Happy Mother's Day.
happy
Thank-
Mother's
Happy Mother's
Happy
Day.
Mother's Day.
Thank you, Alice.
everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone.